Good evening and welcome to all the lay devotees here in the Vihara as well as people who are attending online. So now we have done the puja, chanted the qualities of the triple gem, and chanted the Karaniya Metta Sutta, discourse on how to develop the mind of loving kindness. Now it is time to practice meditation. So I request all of you to sit comfortably. Take a comfortable posture. Allow your mind to be here. Allow your mind to stay with this body. Just the awareness of this body as you feel. Whatever you feel does not matter, whether it is heavy or light, or whatever it is, hot or cold or anything, that doesn't matter. Just whatever you may feel with your awareness at this moment, just be there. Just be there with your awareness. Allow your mindfulness to be here with the body, being aware of the feelings that you have on this body at this time, letting them go, letting go of all the pleasant and the unpleasant feelings, just being here, knowing the feelings, not trying to change, not trying to grasp, not trying to like or dislike, just letting the feelings go as they come and go. Similarly, be aware of your mental feelings, feelings in your mind, thoughts, many types of thoughts. Thoughts may be related to your past, thoughts may be related to the future, thoughts that you like, thoughts that you do not like. Be aware of them, all of them, whatever you feel, and then let them go. Just don't hold on to any of them. Don't struggle with any of them. Don't try to like them. Don't try to dislike them. Just be aware and let them go. Just let the bodily feelings as they are, let the mental feelings as they are. Be aware of them, but don't hold on to them. When you don't hold on to any of the feelings with the body or in your mind, then this awareness will become peaceful. Your knowing, your awareness will become peaceful. It will not struggle. It will not be caught up with liking and disliking. Allow this peaceful awareness to stay with your breath, in breath and out breath. In and around your nostril. When the breath goes in, be aware that the breath is going in. When the breath goes out, be aware that the breath is going out. This much, the awareness of the in breath and awareness of the out breath. Allow your peaceful awareness to stay there with the in breath and out breath as long as it can. Don't force the mind. If the awareness after some time moves away from the breathing, then be aware that the breath awareness is not with the breath. And then gently go back to the breath again. It may happen many times, but you must do it with a lot of patience. Feel as if you're sitting all by yourself with no one around, and then continue to stay with the breath. Now you may gently open your eyes. So that was a brief meditation. If anyone has difficulty in hearing, then you may come forward. So like every Sunday, we are conducting this program on Dhamma, meditation and discourse. And it is, we must understand that the spiritual practice is ultimately for one's own benefit. So if one truly seeks one's own welfare, then one must strive, make effort to practice something good, something noble, something which is very different from the normal way of day-to-day living. Because if we see how we generally live in our day-to-day living, basically, our mind just goes by these two things. Every day we wake up from morning till the time we go to sleep, we encounter things through this eye, whatever visible, through this ear, sound, then smell, through the nose, taste, through our tongue, various sensations on the body, on this body that happens, and the thoughts and emotions in the mind. So these 6 types of objects that we experience every day, and whatever we feel as pleasant, we grasp at it, mentally thinking, I like this, I want to have this more. Whatever is unpleasant, we try to push it away. I don't like this. I don't want to have it. So, whatever our basic experiences are, they are connected with the liking or disliking. And then, when they are connected with the liking and disliking, both ways, our mind suffers. When it is connected with the liking, mind is stuck there. Mind is not free, mind is not light. Mind has heaviness because mind keeps on saying, I want this, I want this. When it is stuck with disliking, in the same way, mind is again stuck. Mind says, I don't want this, I don't want this. Both ways, mind can't be light. Mind remains heavy. So there has to be some practice, some effort to understand and to overcome these tendencies if we really want the real peace of mind, not the unreal ones. In the name of liking and disliking, we tend to go to the unreal things. We tend to develop a lot of expectations that aren't reasonable. And then when those expectations did not come into being, they don't really fructify, then again we suffer. But then if we know the right effort, how to exert the mind in the right way, then we can overcome these tendencies. And we can also overcome the unease of our own mind. We can truly stay with the peace of mind, whether people around us are good or bad, whether things that happens to us are good or bad, we can still stay with happiness and peace of mind. So this is what we call the right effort. There are 4 types of right efforts that Lord Buddha taught. There are these 4 types of right efforts that we must exert. First one is having some level of restraint. Restraint with regard to our day-to-day activities. Whatever we see, hear, or any way think, smell, any of those organs, sense organs that we use, we tend to have sense of moderation, first of all. A sense of moderation. If we like the food and we don't end up eating it so much that we suffer subsequently. If we like the food, we still know this is food necessary for the body. Whatever needed, that much only I need to eat. If I tend to eat too much, then it causes sickness. If I eat too little, then also it causes sickness. So knowing the moderation at the beginning. And then when the mind is habituated to liking and disliking, mind tends to go where? Mind tends to generate liking and disliking again and again. So whenever mind wants to like, I want this, or tends to dislike, I don't want this, we stop this. This is the first right effort. Restraining of the liking, disliking, restraining of the unwholesome states, whatever mental unwholesome states that arise, not going with them, restraining them. So we have to be aware of our own mind. If we don't know what is happening, then we really can't do these things. So we have to stay with the awareness of our mind, of our mental process, what is happening at this time, whether my mind is afflicted by greed, whether my mind is afflicted with hatred, whatever unwholesome states it has. So first level, we do not allow these unwholesome states to arise, to become dominant in our mind. But sometimes, even we aren't very mindful, we aren't having a lot of awareness with us, and then these type of unwholesome states, any kind of mental unwholesome thoughts, emotions arise. So if we are careful at the beginning, then we don't let them come. But if they come, sometimes we aren't so careful, then we drive them out. First of all, like if you have a house, you secure the house with, say, CCTV or whatever security gadgets, or if you need to put some people as security guards, you do that. But then sometimes thieves might still come in. So if you see the thieves coming in or already entering the house, you do not entertain them. You do not say, oh, you are the thieves, please come and sit, please steal all the things. Similarly, when the mental unwholesome states arise, you do not say, oh, please, you are welcome, come and steal the happiness, my happiness. But we do like this because our mindfulness and wisdom, it's not strong enough. Our mindfulness and wisdom is not really strong enough. So that's why we develop the awareness to see whether these unwholesome thoughts, unwholesome emotions have arisen, have already arisen in the mind or not. If they have come inside, then we abandon them. We do not entertain them. This is the second right effort. First right effort is with regard to the abandoning, stopping the arising of unwholesome states, stopping the arising of unwholesome emotions. The second right effort is whatever we may not catch at the beginning, if they have arisen in the mind, we let them go. This is the second right effort. Stopping is the first. Stopping of the unwholesome is the first. Abandoning of the unwholesome that has already arisen is the second. Then there is the third right effort. Whatever wholesome qualities, good qualities with regard to our kindness, compassion, generosity, virtuous behavior, whatever goodness that we can develop, but we have not developed as yet. We are still not very good at it. If you have a lot of anger issues, if you have a lot of anger issues, then you need to abandon the anger. Instead of that, you need to develop a mind of goodwill, a mind of loving kindness, a mind of good thoughts towards everybody. So in the third one, we develop all the good states of mind, wholesome states of mind, connected with non-greed, connected with non-hatred, connected with wisdom. We develop those mental states which we have not developed. So as I said earlier, we do not entertain the thieves if they have come inside. First we secure the house, and if by chance some thieves sneak in, we drive them out. We don't allow them to steal. In the third one, it's like this. But if you have someone who is your well-wisher, who is your very good friend, who is your supporter, who comes to your house, who generally do not visit, so you invite them to visit. Because they are your well-wisher, they are your supporter, they help you when you are in trouble, they take care of you, they are trying to help you in the right way. So you invite them again and again to your house. Similarly, you invite all the good, wholesome mental states in your house of your mind. Develop them again and again, all the wholesome states that have not been developed. And then the fourth one, we need to protect these good qualities. It is not that one time we develop something good. For example, if somebody is not very generous, then he comes in contact with later some good people, wise people. They say, being stingy is not good. You should be generous. Or being a untruthful person is not good. You should be truthful. Being kind, compassionate is good. Being hateful is not good. So you hear, or anybody hears, and then they practice it for some time. But they become negligent afterwards. Maybe for some time, some days, such a person is generous, and then again goes back to the old habits of stinginess. For some time, he is kind and compassionate, again goes back to the old habit of getting angry and hateful towards others. So you must not just develop these good qualities, you must also nourish them, enhance them, take it to the highest level. Like the way, as I said, your real well-wishers, real supporters, real friends, if they come to your house once in a while, but afterwards you forget about them, you do not call them, you do not take their support, then your life goes backwards. So you invite such friends or such relatives or such supporters, helpers again and again, so that you get benefited from them. Similarly, you allow the wholesome qualities, whether it is generosity, whether it is kindness, whether it is virtuous behavior, whether it is development of your meditation, whatever good qualities, wholesome things that you develop it again and again, and you protect it so that it grows like a small sapling. Like a small sapling, if you plant a small sapling and you don't put a fence around it, if you don't put a fence around it, then tomorrow some small animals might come and destroy. Cows or goats or some other animals might come and destroy. If you put a fence around this and let it grow, and when it becomes a big tree, then you don't really require the fence. Then the tree can survive on its own. The animals will not be able to do harm. If it is a very big tree, it will survive on its own. Even the big storms would not uproot it. But till the time it becomes a big, strong tree, we still need to nurture it, nourish it, let it grow, and protect it as much as we can. So this is the fourth right effort. Nourishing, protecting the wholesome qualities that you have developed. So these are the four types of right efforts. Abandoning of the unwholesome states. First is stopping the unwholesome states from arising. Second one, abandoning them if they have arisen. Third one, developing the wholesome states again and again. And fourth one, protecting the wholesome states to grow, to nurture, to nourish to the highest possible level. So anyone wishing to do anything good in their life, they must develop these four right efforts. Restraining and abandoning of the unwholesome qualities, and developing and protecting the wholesome qualities. If we really seek our true welfare, then we would always go by developing these qualities. And when you develop them, what happens? Initially, as I said, mind tends to be going back to the liking and disliking, and then both ways. To the liking also it is dissatisfied, to the disliking also it is dissatisfied. People might say, oh, how can you say to the liking you feel dissatisfied? What do you want to eat? Just see. Today you go back, or tomorrow you try this, a small thing. Whatever you want to eat, you eat that. Eat as much as you can, as much as your stomach can take. And try to put some more. Maybe it will not go inside. Maybe you will fall sick. Then anticipate, then contemplate. Is this really good? If it is so good, if I like it so much, then why is it causing me sickness? Nothing here, whatever appears to be pleasant, is really truly satisfactory. If you overdo it, it causes discomfort. It is bound to be. So similarly, if we have too much of liking for something, it causes discomfort. If you have too much of disliking for something, that also causes discomfort. This is the way of the mind. This is the way of the whole world. This is not you create or I create or anybody create. This is how the whole way everything functions. Both ways of liking and disliking. causes us dissatisfaction. So when you develop these right efforts, restraining and abandoning of the unwholesome, and developing and protecting the wholesome qualities, then automatically you will see your mind has a lot of stability. Wherever you do, when you are talking to people, whether you are doing your work, whether you are sitting all by yourself or attending to anything important in your day-to-day activities, you can see your mind has stability, your mind has peacefulness, your mind does not waver, your mind does not go into liking and disliking and consequently suffering. Your mind will have a lot of stability. This is the beginning. And then if you continue to develop, then you can truly understand the real nature of your potential and truly understand the real nature of ours. So you can truly elevate your life in the material way, and more importantly, you can elevate your life to the highest spiritual potential, even to the attainment of liberation, by developing these four right efforts. In Pali, we call Sangvara, restraining, and Pahana, abandoning of the unwholesome, restraining and abandoning of the unwholesome qualities. And then the third one, the Bhavana, development, and Anurakkhana, protection, developing and protecting the wholesome qualities. So may you all keep them in mind, recollect them, contemplate upon them, and put them into practice in your life for your overall development, overall happiness, peace, and final liberation. With this, we will conclude today's discourse. If anyone has any questions, then they may ask. Or else we'll conclude. Sukhe bhave yangne dokho ahangne chang ahang vya eta cha me sukhe honto ma cha ta ta cha verino emani gamma ketam he satta honto sukhe sada tato parancha rajyeso chakkavale sujantano. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We'll meet again on next Sunday at 6 o'clock. And now we are having an online, on every Thursday we are having the Telugu discourse, every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, and Sunday as usual here as well as in online. In your YouTube channel, discourse from 6 to 7.